If you're lucky, you might get to see one of the United States' most iconic birds right here in Southwest Ohio. This is pretty cool. We're talking about the bald eagle, of course.
In just a few decades, the species has rallied from only 4 in the state to several hundred. The newest breeding pair was caught on a camera set up by the Little Miami Conservancy. Local 12's Christian Hauser shows us how the birds made such a comeback and how you might be able to spot one.
Meet one of the newest identified nesting pairs of bald eagles in the area. This is from a nest cam installed by the Little Miami Conservancy.
They're on 24 hours a day, so you can view them at night, and just a great opportunity to see these beautiful birds up close.
You may have spotted some of the iconic birds in rural parts of Southwest Ohio, but it wasn't always that way. Bald eagles in the state hit a low of 4 nesting pairs back in 1979. There was a call for a wildlife emergency.
This wasn't happening just to bald eagles, it was happening to many bird species across the board.
The problem was the pesticide DDT. Birds were not able to lay viable eggs due to the chemical, which led to a gradual decline in numbers.
Finally, when DDT was banned, populations recovered. And fortunately, bald eagles was included in that remarkable recovery. And just a few decades later, now we're seeing bald eagles flying in our skies every day.
The Division of Wildlife conducted a census last year and found there were more than 700 bald eagle nests in Ohio. This map shows how many nests there are in each county. Emmert says there are likely thousands of eagles in the state. She says the Division of Wildlife relies on people to keep track of them.
When you see a bald eagle, most of the time your brain ticks off and says, that's a really big bird. And so it makes it a little bit easier to spot than some of our smaller bird species. And plus, bald eagles are widespread throughout the state, so it's not unusual at all, especially in Southwest Ohio, to see bald eagles active.
While they are impressive, Emmert warns to keep your distance. They are wild, large birds after all. Best viewed from a safe distance, like one of the Little Miami Conservancy's nest cams, 2 more of which are slated to go up in the next month or so. But they won't be focused on bald eagles' nests.
Whenever we see wildlife, enjoying and appreciating and inhabiting all of this habitat along the river, the forests and the prairies and the wetlands along the river that we protect, it's just a thrill.
I'm Christian Hauser for Local 12 News.
If you want to check out the birds for yourself, we have a link to the Little Miami nesting camera. Now, here's something to keep in mind. If you ever do come across a bald eagle, even if it's hurt or has died, they are federally protected and you're not allowed to even take a feather. You're supposed to call the Division of Wildlife and make a report.